Section 17. We begin this section with a new chapter named Al-Anbiya, the Prophets, which gets right into it with an urgent reminder from God that the time for people's judgment is near, yet they are heedlessly turning away. Later we are told that every messenger of God was sent with the same message, that there is none worthy of worship except God, so worship Him alone. Then we get some verses about the magnificent signs of God in some of His creation, including the Big Bang, that from water is created every living thing, the mountains, that the sky is a well-protected canopy, about the day and the night, sun and the moon and their orbits. Then we get the famous verse where God says, "Every soul will taste death, and we test you, O humanity, with good and evil as a trial. Then to us you will all be returned." We are later informed about the scales of justice on Judgment Day, and that no soul will be wronged in the least. And so I say, for every person that has been wronged in this life, who never got justice, know that the only one who can serve true justice is God. So believe in Him and strive towards being on the right side on the day of justice. We are then told that Moses and Aaron, peace be upon them, were granted the standard to distinguish between right and wrong, which was a light and a reminder for the righteous who are in awe of their Lord without seeing Him and are fearful of the hour. Then we get a number of passages about the story of Abraham, peace be upon him, and his cleverness in the incident with the idols. After that, we go through a number of verses which make mention of many of the prophets, peace be upon them all. It includes Isaac, Jacob, Lot, Noah, David, Solomon, Job, Ishmael, Enoch, Dhul-Kifl, Jonah, Zechariah, John the Baptist, and Jesus, son of Mary. And then we learn more about Gog and Magog and the breaking of the barrier. Some verses later, we come to the one where God tells the prophet, peace be upon him, that he has been sent as a mercy to the whole world. Moving into the chapter of Al-Hajj, the pilgrimage, we come to a fascinating verse about the creation and stages of a human being, which was only confirmed by science many centuries later. Later, we reach the command for performing Hajj, the pilgrimage, one of the 5 pillars of Islam, where God says, "Call all people to the pilgrimage. They will come to you on foot and on every lean camel from every distant path." Then, reaching the end of this section, we get some interesting verses along the way. In a couple of them, God says, "Have they not traveled throughout the land so their hearts may reason and their ears may listen? Indeed, it is not the eyes that are blind, but it is the hearts in the chests that grow blind." And another one, "O humanity, a lesson is set forth, so listen to it carefully. Those idols you invoke besides God can never create so much as a fly, even if they all were to come together for that. And if a fly were to snatch anything away from them, they cannot even retrieve it from the fly. How powerless are those who invoke and those invoked." And that brings us to the end of section 17.